And number 11e, we have a sort of complex situation that we need to factor in. Well, look, we have an x here, and x here. That means we can factor out an x because all three terms have an x. And what else do you notice? We have a 6, a 51, and a 27. And 3 can go into all of them, so we can also factor out a 3. And what are we left over? 3 goes into minus 6, minus 2 times. And the x and x, so there's no x variable anymore. So 3x goes into minus 51xy. How many times? 17 y times, right? Because x, so there's no x variable left over, and 3 goes into minus 51, minus 17 times. And 3 goes into 27, 9 times. We factor out an x from the x, so there's no x variable anymore, and we have that y squared. Now, let's rearrange this first before we use our decomposition. Remember, we like to have the degree 2 variable in the beginning, the degree 1 variable in the middle, and the one with no variables at the end, so minus 2. Now, let's use our decomposition. So, we need two numbers whose sum is minus 17, and whose product is 9 times minus 2, which is minus 18. Well, we know that minus 18 times 1 is minus 18, and minus 18 plus 1 is minus 17. So the two numbers are therefore minus 18 and 1. So when we do that, we break the middle term up. Minus 18y minus y minus 2. Alright, so let's group these two and these two. And what happens? When we factor a 9y, what do we get? We get y, and 9y goes into minus 18y minus 2 times. Alright, and what about here? When we do... oh, it's 1, so this is plus 1. And when we put this together, y minus 2, when we don't factor anything, this and this, they're equal to each other, which means that we can factor out a y minus 2, and that leaves us with 9y plus 1.